Welcome to your extra shot of sunrise. I am merely Carlos Diaz, next to Meredith Juliet, who is fully sweatered today in the, so this is a cold newsroom today?
Yeah, really cold this weekend because the temperatures dipped and we were all in here shivering, but the temperatures have come up a little bit, so it's not as bad, but still sweater weather.
Were you in the newsroom for the entire 7-hour pregame show?
No, they had me for 4 hours or 5 hours. I was like a 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Okay, good. Yeah. Because we went to you like twice.
I know. Well, and it's funny because last year we were doing the same thing, but with me handling like the social content, sometimes there's just more exciting things happening, especially because we have all the crews at the track. Yeah, And so last year, they had me once. I kept getting dropped like hour after hour, but I think they felt bad, and someone had to do a Zoom interview with the governor last year, and so they picked me, and I was like petrified, but it was a cool,
I'm sure you did great.
Cool career moment.
Well, there you go, exactly. Well, and you know, speaking of the Indianapolis 500, I don't know if you heard, Hélio Castroneves won. Breaking news. This just in.
Yeah, right.
And so here's the cool thing, though. This is the you know, the payoff for an amazing family in Indianapolis. Yeah. So the day before the race, Hélio stopped by a home in Speedway that was all decked out. So there's the home, okay? That's Jameson and Kimmy Trezina, thank you, Trezina. They decorated their home to get a spot in the spectacle of homes, okay? So there he is before the race. That's Hélio Castroneves, you know, he's doing the meet and greet. Hélio told them when he finished the race that he'd be back, okay? And he kept his promise. He returned to the Trezina's home the very next day on Memorial Day. Check this out.
All of the stars aligned of like the race weekend to make it like absolutely perfect.
Hey, we just had a 4-time winner at our house, and I don't think a lot of people can say that really.
Yeah, you can see there's Hélio talking to the owner of the home. What a great time for the Trezinis. I mean, the family and friends, they were great. I apologize to them for butchering their name. But Hélio, when he came back, he spent so much time. He said hi to everybody. He gave fist bumps to everybody. And it just goes to show, this is what I love about the Indianapolis 500, okay?
Okay.
Because my wife's from Colombia,
sure.
And her mom and dad are from Colombia, and they love auto racing in Colombia. And so they have both come to the Indianapolis 500. They're divorced, so you know, my mother-in-law came one year, my father-in-law came the other year.
Okay.
And they're blown away by the scope, the size of it. So the Indy 500 is I'm not telling anybody that people don't know. It's a worldwide event.
Yeah.
But it's put on by Hoosiers. So it's a worldwide event that has that Hoosier hospitality. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons I think people love it. Of course, you know, I've seen the big stars come here, Matt Damon and, you know, and Guns N' Roses, and they look down that front straightaway, they see the 33 cars coming down, and they go, oh, that's amazing. They say that's amazing, but the second thing they always say is the people here in Indiana are so nice.
So nice. And
that's what I love about that Hélio Castroneves story. Here he is. It's a comeback story. It's a Cinderella story. It's 20 years since he last won the race. You know, or 11 years since he last won the race. 20 years since his first start. That's crazy. It's crazy. That's all. That's great. He's 46 years old. He didn't have a sponsor. Didn't have a team until a few months ago. But the fact that he went to this home and not only made good on the promise, didn't go back to the home and be like, hey, okay, thanks, goodbye. He hugged them all. Yeah. Like he was there with them all in a real way.
Yeah, I totally agree. I also saw photos of him at a bar, and I can't remember which one. It was like Sunday night, though. Like some of my girlfriends were posting pictures with him, and I was like, that's awesome that he just like went out.
Oh, yeah. You know, when Will Power won, when listen, their night never ends, and they're going drinking, you know.
I love that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Also, I'm not convinced that we are live on Facebook right now. I can't find it. Okay, we're live on the app. I can see us on the app, but I cannot see us on Facebook.
All right. Well, yesterday we were not live on Facebook, so this is
we'll troubleshoot.
It's a trend.
We can do the song and dance.
Exactly. You just keep going. Okay. We're broadcasting to 4 people on the web right now.
Hello, you 4 people. Well, coming off of such a big win, many are wondering what's next for Hélio. Beyond this season, it sounds like there's nothing set in stone just yet.
How do you move on from this with your celebrations? You're in high demand now.
Wow.
You okay with that?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't have a full season. I only have 6 races, 5 more races. I will be doing SRX races, and it will be fun. But I'm gonna enjoy it and soak it in.
The team's co-owner tells us there have been conversations about bringing Hélio back after this 6-race season ends, and admits this Indy 500 win changes things a bit, I would imagine. But so far, there's no concrete agreement. I guess I wasn't even aware that this was a conversation happening, that like he might not be coming back.
Well, it's kind of in the vein of Tom Brady, where Tom Brady was seen to be too old to play for the Patriots. So they said, hey, we're going to let you go. It's all good, you know, and you can go and take any other offer that you want. And he went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and won the whole darn thing.
And won the Super Bowl.
You know, he won the Super Bowl. And so then Hélio Castroneves, you know, he's Team Penske forever.
Yeah.
And he was so classy to Roger Penske. He really was. Yeah. And Roger Penske was classy to him. Sure. You know, I mean, once again, it shows that people at the track are such amazingly nice people.
Right.
You know. There was no animosity. There was no, I mean, they were great to each other, you know. So, hey, you know, To the Rescue heads to Hancock County, the Humane Society. This is Julia's amazing piece, her segment called To the Rescue. So, in Hancock County, they have this Humane Society. It's a no-kill shelter, but it only takes in cats, not dogs. They say they'd like to do more, but they've got limited money and space and volunteers, so it's all they can do. As I said, Julia Moffett gives us a look at some of the needs that the shelter has and how you can help out.
You are sweet.
You'll only see cats and kittens in this shelter in Greenfield, and all taken care of by generous volunteers.
We are funded, run entirely on volunteers and donations. We are separate from the city and county, so that runs our entire shelter.
Miss Jane, come here, baby girl.
Any cat or kitten that we take in here, we provide medical care that they need.
All of the felines are vaccinated and spayed or neutered before they're placed up for adoption. Robert says they've also seen families struggle to take care of their own pets over the past year, so they also provide what they can to those families with a pet food pantry.
So anybody from our community can come and receive free food or litter for cats and dogs and anything like that they need. So that kind of helps people keep their own animals in their home if we can help out with that.
Right now, the shelter has about 35 volunteers.
He will go home next week. We have it scheduled for Wednesday because he's being neutered.
Monique Lang is one of those volunteers. She's unable to foster a cat because she lives in an apartment, but volunteers by cleaning the shelter every Saturday.
And this is my giving back. This is my time with cats, because I've always been a cat person. I was that kid who would collect cats off the streets growing up, and every week there would be a different cat in our house.
The shelter actually realized the cats get adopted quicker if they have names. You know, it really personalizes it a little more. This, by the way, is Leonardo DiCaprio. Very handsome, would you say? Making sure all of the cats and kittens are superstars is their goal, so they all end up in a good, happy family.
So 2 things. They missed out on a golden opportunity, by the way. It should be Leonardo DiCaprio.
100. I had the same exact thought. 100%.
And secondly, if you go short and just go Leo, Leo's a pretty darn good name for a cat.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Leo. There you go.
I liked what the woman said. She's like, I'm the crazy cat lady. I just kept picking up cats. That's me. That's my life.
And by the way, Leo DiCaprio has been adopted.
Good.
The cat, not the person.
All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to this extra shot of sunrise. Enjoy your short work week. For Carlos Diaz, I'm Meredith Juliet. See you tomorrow morning, 7:15.
Bye, both of you.
Bye. Bye, the 4 of you.